In this video, we are going to take a look at more parametric elements that are available with ProStructures. In this video, we're going to look at the handrail command. Now, the handrail command needs to be placed on top of an already traced line. This line will guide the handrail on its path. These lines have already been traced on this model, and we simply need to show them. They are not easy to see with all these elements turned on, so we're simply going to turn off all of our beams, and we can now see these yellow lines are simple lines that have been traced in order to place the handrails. Now, to trace these handrails, we simply need to call the handrail command and click on the desired line. The handrail automatically shows up using the last values that were used, and in this case they might be the right ones. If I'm not sure, I can just double click on my template that I previously created, and we can see that all the elements have been assigned all their proper values, and we can quickly take a quick look at the options available, where we control the post distances, we control the vertical distance between each element to the floor, we control the edge offsets, we control the end forms. We're not having any segments here, so I just jumped over that, but we control the end forms, whether they are without offset or with offset, whether it's a bent or a angle cut, whether they connect with the lower frame or the lower element or with the middle element, all defined in here. We control if we want to have any kick plates or if we want to have any filling rods. We control the shapes, so every shape is defined here. What is the handrail? It's an 1.5-inch pipe. What is the mid rail? It's an 1.5-inch pipe, and etc. So you defined all of these elements too. You also control the post, the way it's connected to the rail, how the connection is done. Right now there is no connection at the bottom. I could have a vertical connection, and in this case you have all the values to create the plate and the holes, or you could have a side connection where again you need to enter the values to properly control that connection. I'm not going to put any of these. I'm just going to leave it straight for the purpose of this exercise. You also control how is the post connecting to the handrail and how are the knee rails connecting to the post. Again, the assignments, don't forget to assign these properly so you are able to better control your display and your 2D drawing production. Once this is done, I need to create all of these other handrails. I simply go to the handrail command and click on the respective lines and accept, and go again, click and accept. And very quickly, if I have my handrail standards loaded, I can very quickly have all my structure have its handrails applied. Now, we don't have in this example handrails that turn corners, but the handrails can turn corners, as you can see in this image here. In my case, they are all individually set, but we could have handrails that turn corners if need be. Handrails can also go up and down staircases. You just need to trace your line at whatever angle is needed, and you will have the handrail with vertical posts going down a staircase. So as you can see, I'm just quickly finishing all the handrails here. I think I've got 2 more, and we'll have all the handrails built for this model. Now, once the handrail is built, if there's a need to change the handrail's length or distribution, for example, if we go to a top view here, we can see that this handrail is going into this post and to that column. Same thing here. We could shorten these handrails, and this one too is going into it, and over here too. Everywhere they're going into it. So I'm not going to shorten them all, but I'm going to show you that it is very easy to modify. We simply pick that construction line we previously traced, select that point, make sure we're snapped to it, and I'm just going to bring this in maybe 6 inches. and the handrail has been automatically shortened. So I can do that to the other side, pick the line, pick the point, make sure my origin is there, and bring this inward 6 inches. Now if we look at it from the top again, we can see the handrail now is clearing. So that little line is very important to keep in order to modify these later on. I should probably, oh actually this one is not going into it because it's above, but this one here probably needs to be shortened, this one and this one. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to tell you about it and bring everything back up so we can see again our structure. And this concludes this video.